scrutiny and the supposed aim to restore county members. I have to admit that in various forums I've been critical of the effectiveness of scrutiny in the past, but I must say that in respect of health and well-being, there has, in my view, now been a far more positive approach. This is due to various circumstances, the input and attitude of senior officers, and above all, the demands by members themselves. Now it is suggested we will have to share scrutiny time with colleagues whose interests are as specialist as our own. This will lead to a reduction of scrutiny time, and as far as we are concerned, the added responsibility of public health issues adds to the workload. I wonder if it's fully appreciated what is involved in our work in 2013. Firstly, we are joined by representatives of carers and the Older People's Parliament, who always fully participate in our deliberations. Do we tell them, sorry, no room or time for you in the future? Secondly, the GP's commissioning group, the chief executive at Arrow Park Hospital, and from time to time other NHS officers are in attendance. They are not there just to impart information, but also to be questioned as part of our scrutiny process. Mr. Mayor, in this connection, it should be of particular interest that a small working group are currently looking at workable procedures to monitor our hospitals in the light of what happens in Mid-South. This was our initiative, but does follow from the leaders' call earlier this year. I must repeat, and I fear that there could be much repetition on this particular subject this evening, that the specific proposals on scrutiny in my area of interest and influence have not been thought out, and as such are unacceptable. Please let us have a rethink. I am afraid that Councillor McLachlan's assurances of the 14th of April gave me little comfort. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Could I congratulate you on staying within your time, the first one this evening?
Yes.
Anybody else would like to stay within their time? Only practice. Okay, the next one is Councillor Adrian Jones, who always stayed within his time.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, paragraph 1 of the Tory amendment quite mysteriously misses the point, and they know it. Of course, it would be dangerous to remove scrutiny. It will not be dangerous to remove a system, a committee system that provides only the farce of post hoc scrutiny, which for all meaningful purposes, Mr. Mayor, in fact isn't really scrutiny at all, certainly not the way some parties have behaved. What is being offered will remove a reactive system and it will replace it with a participative system, and that will facilitate meaningful scrutiny during the formative stages of decision making. That is a big leap forward compared to what we've had before. Paragraph 2, Mr. Mayor, harks back to the old ineffective area forums, entirely missing the point once again. By coordinating Wirral's constituency areas, embracing council, health, emergency services and so on, we will at last operate a unified approach to all of the services provided. Now, the old area forums, in many cases, are inferior to what local communities have already themselves created. In the ward where we are now at this very moment, we have 2 residents' associations, we have a Central Park Committee, we have a committee that brings together all the various sporting associations, dog walkers, allotment societies, and all those sort of things. 100 or so yards from here, there's a luncheon club, there's a community centre, a quarter of a mile in the other direction, we've got a youth club that never costs the council a penny because it's fully voluntary. We are presently establishing the Seacombe Amateur Boxing Club, which will also provide the low-cost adult Keep Fit classes. And we have just installed a high-quality professional boxing ring at no cost to the council. All of these genuinely local bodies have the full support of the local councillors, the police, the other services, the council. They all have attendances far higher than the area forum, where those of us at the top table invariably outnumber the public, and that's the reality of what we're looking at. But paragraph 3, Mr. Mayor, is it's exquisite, it's perfectly exquisite. This one starts with an incomplete sentence, then there's a complete sentence in the middle, and then it closes with an incomplete sentence. That's an intellectual detachment entirely worthy of the main opposition party. Mr. Mayor, the new arrangements that we're putting in place may diminish the opportunity for endless juvenile debates in undergraduate format, where no more than 3 tabled motions ever get discussed anyway in an evening here. Not a word is spoken on the remaining ones, because the prima donnas, the people who fancy themselves perhaps as lovies with their theatrical propensities, have used them all the time. So it doesn't happen anyway, Jeff. So what are you on about?
Congratulations on it. Very nearly